Alright everybody, this is going to be a video on how to disassemble a Glock 42 or Glock 43 slide. What we're going to do first is make sure that the gun is clear, there's no mag in it, chamber is empty, still no mag, and dry fire it. Alright, now that that's dry fired, position your hand like that, pull back 1/4 of an inch, pull down on the tabs on both sides, let the slide come off, going to put the lower over here. Alright, recoil spring assembly comes out, barrel comes out. I'm going to position it like this. So I have this Glock disassembly tool. I'm going to push up on the firing pin a little bit. You get this right between the space between the firing pin and then the sleeve right there. Alright, push down. As I'm pushing down, I'm going to stick my thumb on the back of this rear cover. I'm going to slide it off. Make sure though when I slide it off that I keep my thumb there. That way I don't lose the spring-loaded bearing for the extractor. So I can take out this whole firing pin assembly right there. Put it there. Gotta take out that spring-loaded bearing. Whole assembly right there. Inside there's a sleeve. The only time you mess with that is if you're installing one. If you have like a bare bones Glock slide from Lone Wolf or something. So the extractor's right there. We can push down on the safety right there. As you're pushing down, the extractor comes out. There's a spring in here, so make sure you don't lose it. What I've done on mine is install a lighter spring on that. That way it helps out with the trigger. Not really noticeable, but probably in my head. That's pretty much how you disassemble a Glock slide. So, going to reinstall. Same thing as before. You'll notice that when you push this in, you can tell how it holds the extractor. There's a little notch in there. So you have to have this pushed down while putting the extractor in. But once it's like that, it holds it. Gonna put that spring-loaded bearing back in. And the striker mechanism back in, the assembly. Alright. This can be kind of tricky, but you gotta put that slide cover back on, and you have to push down both of these to get them back on. What I'll do is I'll start off with the striker assembly plastic. I'll push down on that, get this over it, and then I'll push down on that spring-loaded bearing with the Glock tool. The main thing is to make sure that that spring doesn't shoot out. That way you still got it. Alright, snapped right back in place. I'm going to put the barrel back in, the recoil assembly back in, and then put the lower back on. Chamber still empty, no mag. Good to go. That's how you disassemble a Glock 42 or 43 slide.